We are in the shop. It is hot. Holy smolies. I got my fan up there going. I got a fan over there going. I might even turn that fan on up there, but that's for dust control. Still moves air. Yeah. Hey, so what are we doing? Well, we've got the garden growing well, even though it's hotter than blazes. One of the things that you've got to anticipate too is what do you do with the produce when you're growing it? One of the things I always did was I always dry my onions, of course. I lay them out. I don't leave them outside because I don't want them to get damaged. So I've always put them into my tool shed over here where the Ranger's parked, and you see that garage door. Problem with that is that that building is full. So then I think, well, okay, I'll put them in the garage. That's where I put them year before last. Problem is I'm working on these on all this metal, grinding and cutting. I can't have the onions out here. So what's to do? What's to do? You want to keep them in a shaded area, hopefully with some airflow, and hopefully with no sun. So the only place I could think of is that woodshed. Before I walk out there, let's talk about the rack itself. Simple stuff. I whipped it up right here. I ripped down a 2x6. Some other boards I had laying around. It's face down on the table right now. I will assemble it here shortly. The end will be actually over further. It'll be over here. I just don't have a table for it right now. We'll knock her up together and then we'll lay chicken wire on it. Now the other thing you could do, if you wanted to, is you could take these strips and put them in like this, and then put, another one and another one and another one and another one, giving you a gap here so that you can lay the bulb in with the green hanging down. That will also work, and it takes up less space. The problem you have is that you better be real accurate with the size of your bulbs. If you have any that don't fit this setup here, the way I've got it, then you would, well, I don't know. What would you do with the little ones? I thought, okay, well, I can make them like this. And then on this side over here, I can use chicken wire. I've always used chicken wire. And I just lay all the onions on there with the sides hanging out. Do I get as many on here as I could doing it this way? Negative. This is a lot better. But I just don't have the resources to build all that right now. So we're going to go with a simple table. Now, what are we going to do with it? We are going to suspend it from the roof on the inside of that building right over there. And it will hang down with pulleys. So you lower it down, load it up, and then crank it back up to where it's level with the base of those eaves. And that way it's up out of the way. No sun can get it. And the airflow in there is pretty good. So I use it for drying firewood. So it should work for drying these onions. So we're going to put this together and I'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so I changed my mind. I went ahead with the slats. I had some old pallet wood that I was able to chop up. Not too bad. It's all so badly warped though. You can see in this photograph or this picture here that because I'm using crappy wood. Now this is the bottom. I kept the arc, at least I was smart enough to put the arc up so that when you go to hang this thing, it will be it'll be arcing the right way. There we go. All Now, yeah, I put this together with screws, no glue. The reason is that if it fails, I can take it apart. But I can't see it failing. I got a couple here real close. Those are for the undersized onions. I don't usually have too many of them, but... And again, there may be that the gappage here is wrong. Who knows? We'll find out. So now that we've whipped this up, now we have to work on getting it to go up and down. I'm not going to make legs for it. It's not going to sit in my garage again this year. Though at this size, it wouldn't take up a lot of space. But I digress. I'm trying to get it out into the woodshed, up in the rafters. So it may be a little bit warmer in the rafters, but there's still airflow. So hopefully it works out. So there will be some eyelets put on both ends so that I can hook ropes to it, and then figure out this block and tackle so that I can lift it up and lower it down. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then yeah, it's in the garage. But hey, let's all hope for the best. I'll keep you informed. Okay, so here we are. We were out here, got it all set up. And this is the end of our drying rack. Not the end, it's the beginning actually. I've got her hanging. Now when we start doing firewood, we'll just go ahead and lift her up a little higher and get her out of our heads and get it out of our headway so that we can bring in more wood. But yeah, I could have it lower. I'm just concerned I haven't put this wall in yet. There's going to be a wall right here, and I haven't put it in yet. It's actually laying right there. And I got another wall going in on that end. So in the time being, the sun can come in this way from this direction. So I don't want the sun hitting it. And it won't hit it there. This is what it looks like up here. I've got 20 reds in here now. I've got a bunch more out in the yard. So I got plenty of room. It's out of my hair. Won't be in the garage in my way. I think we've got a good deal here. Any questions, comment below. Ask me. I'll do it. I'll answer it. Y'all have a good day now.